Hello friend. In this tutorial we will learn some good tricks actually handling dynamic elements which disappear from the DOM sometimes becomes very tedious task and very annoying because it's really hard to write XPath for such elements which disappear from the DOM, and it happened many times, most of the cases when drop down is there, auto suggest is there while typing, so those kind of things. And even in some case, like, it really tough to inspect the elements. Let me show you what all means some of these scenarios here. So one is like this kind of drop down here on selectorsub.com. On more, when we hover on these drop down elements, this drop down, so you right click and click on inspect. So this change log, so this element is available in the DOM. So one is this kind of drop down which is always there in the DOM. No matter when you hover, then only it will appear. No, it is always there. Another types of drop down, you see this one, when you hover on this, it's showing the drop down. Now if you right click and try to inspect this element, it disappears from the DOM. We cannot inspect such elements like this. If you right click and inspect, this is not available here. Okay, one more types of drop down, like when you type here something, this auto suggest come, and if you right click and try to inspect this immediately get disappear. On any click or somewhere, anything you do, this will disappear. Like, you cannot right click on this, or in fact, like, you cannot from the keyboard you cannot open the your DevTools. When you open, it disappear. If it is already open, even then also, like, you cannot inspect by this way as well. So nothing is possible in this scenario. So then people execute different kinds of script and all. So okay, so let's see one by one how can we handle such elements. One is this, which is available in the DOM. So for this one, we can directly write the XPath. Open selector sub, you can start typing and easily you can write the XPath for such elements. So this is easy. Next one, in this case, like, you right click and when we inspect, it got disappear. This is tough now. So in this case, selector sub is really lifesaver and help in two ways. There are two possible ways. One is right click and you directly copy the XPath value or any of the selector value. By default, you will not find all these values here, only relatives here XPath will be there. This you can check here. By default it will be unchecked. You can check these values here, whichever you want to see. So anyways, here if you see, right click and you can copy this relative XPath. Now if you paste this XPath value here in selectors hub, this one, for this washing machine we have copied. If you paste this and press enter, this will show zero matching region because this element is not available in the DOM. But if you really want to see, what you do, you just hover on this element and now press enter. It will find matching node. Why? Because now it is loaded in the DOM. So this is a dynamic element, but tough to write. We cannot write the XPath for this element because we are not able to find that element in the DOM. So in this case, right click menu option, which selector sub suggest, is really lifesaver. Now if you really want to get the DOM and want to inspect these elements, there's good way. Selector sub has solved this problem as well. So what you do, there's a debugger button, click on this and now you hover on this, whichever drop down you want. After clicking on that debugger button, after you have to hover on that element, and within 5 seconds, in 5 seconds this debugger will be on. Now your drop down is always open. You can inspect this element easily, and here is the DOM for that washing machine or anything you can inspect here, and you can write the XPath for these elements easily. So this is another way. and once you are done, you can click on this. That will be done. Go. One more drop down which we have seen, this one. This is neither we can copy by right click through selector sub, and nor we can inspect through this one. So this is like really tough, but selector sub has solved this problem as well. Like you open selector sub here, turn on this debugger, and now you type here anything, or you just like your drop down is here. Now it is hold. Now you can inspect these values and you can write the XPath for them. So it's so simple and so straightforward here, but in this case it will not auto suggest. If you want the auto suggest, you can like you will have to click on this inspect step over button here 2-3 times, and then you can write here, and this way you can use, or in fact it will give you the auto generated one. So this is how we can generate and write the XPath for dynamic elements. So you have seen all the possible ways, all types of drop down, and what are the possible things, what are the possible solution for them. So I'm sure like this is really helpful, and sometimes people are not even aware about this kind, how to inspect this drop down. So I'm sure like it will help you forever, and you can also guide others as well. So thank you. In the next tutorial we will see the tips and tricks to save a lot more time, the things which you can do in maybe in 1 hour that you can do in just like 1-2 minutes. So yeah, thank you.